What's up, everybody? My name is Chris, and today we are going to be playing Episode 2 of Madden 17 Connected Franchise. So I simulated the preseason, and we had 4 injuries, 3 of which were receivers, and then a right outside linebacker. So I picked up Michael Vick off of their free agency wire. John Ross is going to be my number 1 receiver. So let's get into the game. We are playing the Houston Texans. So we're going to start the game by getting a holding penalty against us. So Mitchell Trubisky comes on the field for the first time on his first regular season game. Hands the ball off to Jordan Howard, who breaks a tackle and gets a nice 9-yard gain on that play. Great run by Jordan Howard, and we're going to run the stick concept here. Mitchell Trubisky alone in the backfield. Pressure coming. He throws on the run, and he's going to catch it, but he is not going to be able to get both feet in bounds, and that is a crusher there as it brings up 3rd and long. 3rd and 11 here. Mitchell Trubisky, Jordan Howard in the backfield. Heavy rush from the right side. And it's dropped. Could have been a pick there, but Mitchell Trubisky is lucky. So that is going to be dropped there. So that brings on the punting team. And here we go. O'Donnell punts here. And he's not going to get a good punt off. No, it's going to go only about 20 yards, and they're going to have to call a fair catch, but they're going to get very good field position at the 1-yard line. So Deshaun Watson and the Houston Texans come on the field. I formation, tight end. Man defense. DeAndre Hopkins in motion, and they're going to run the ball with Lamar Miller, but a great tackle by Pernell McPhee is going to stop that, and they're going to lose a yard here. So the Bears missing 4 key players right now, 0-0. Houston still has good field position, about 20 yards in this dome. They can probably kick a field goal. Deshaun Watson throws a pick there. And now the Bears are going to take over in very good field position. Already has the ball in their opponent's territory. Here we go. Marcus Wheaton in motion. Mitch Trubisky throws to Wheaton, who gets off a very good gain, 17 yards. And now that he's gonna get stopped at the 25-yard line. And that's exactly what the Bears needed right there. A good gain, gets them in field goal range. And I very much so expect them to get points, especially with Jordan Howard running like that. A 12-yard gain on that play, stopped at the 13-yard line. Jordan Howard already has 2 rushes for 22 yards and another run, but he's going to get stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. Here we go. Mitch Trubisky in the shotgun. Jordan Howard alone with him. John Ross one-on-one on the left side of the screen. Here we go. John Ross running a drag route, throws to him, and Mitch Trubisky gets picked off. A great diving interception, and that's going to be a crusher. Picked off at the 1-yard line. You just hate to see that, and the Texans are going to get the touchback, and they're going to get another opportunity. Here we go. And they're going to catch it. 4-yard gain, 3-yard gain there to Miller, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. So let's go look at this Texans offense here. A decent offensive line. And then you got Lamar Miller and DeAndre Hopkins. DeAndre Hopkins, one of the better receivers in the league. We're going to have to watch out for him. So we got to try to limit him to not having a good game. So, Deshaun Watson in the backfield. Pass play. Here we go. And he's going to throw it out of bounds. And he gets hit after he threw it. No foul on the play. Here we go. Texans, 2nd down. I formation. Let's see what they're gonna do here. They're gonna run a play action, and Deshaun Watson is gonna throw a pick. Intercepted at the 9-yard line by Bryce Callahan. He was one-on-one with DeAndre Hopkins, and he wins there, comes out with the ball. Great play. Now they're going to give the ball to Jordan Howard, who already is getting something going. He can't be stopped. A 9-yard gain there. Alright, it's going to bring that down an easy 2nd and 1 here. And just give it to Jordan Howard, who's going to get the first down, but he's only going to get 2 yards. He's still averaging 9 yards a carry, which is very good. And let's see what they do on first. Time in the first quarter is ticking down. Play action. And he's going to overthrow his tight end, who was open. But it's going to fall incomplete. Bring up 2nd and 10. Man, Trubisky just threw it a little too fast there. Oh, now Trubisky throws it. John Ross. And he overthrows John Ross for what probably would have been a sure touchdown. I can't believe that. Mitch Trubisky, 2 overthrows in a row, and that one was crushing. Nowhere to go now, and he's going to get the pass off to John Ross. This play, not going to be a touchdown, and they're going to try to get one play off before the end of the first quarter, and see if they do. They do. It's a rush to Jordan Howard, but he's going to lose 4 yards on the carry. 4-yard loss by Jordan Howard, and the Texans have finally starting to notice that they need to stop him. Let's see what they can do. All right, 2nd and 14 after the loss. Texans looking like they're gonna blitz, and Jordan Howard's got a lane. He's gonna get about 6 yards, but hold on, there's a penalty on the field. Let's see who it's on. And it's going to be a holding on the offense, Rodney Hudson, and that's awful. I mean, it's going to bring up 2nd and 23, and that's already Rodney Hudson's 2nd turnover of the game, and a good pass there, but he's only getting it 4 yards, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 19. Mitch Trubisky threw the check down pass as the pressure was coming, but you know that's not what he wanted to do. He wanted to take a shot downfield and get the first down. Oh, and he throws it downfield, and it's caught, but he dropped it. John Ross had it in his hands, but he dropped it. And that's unbelievable. All right, and the Chicago Bears punting unit is going to come on for the 2nd time today, and another poor punt by O'Donnell. And this one's going to be returned to the 46-yard line. The Texans are going to get good field position once again. Last time they threw an interception, but maybe this time's going to be different. You know the Texans are going to try to score, and they're going to run the ball. Oh, and he gets about 8 yards on the carry. Nope, sorry, 5 yards on the carry. My bad. And it's going to bring up 2nd and 5. So, Bears running cover 2. Let's see how the Texans are going to run the ball up the middle. A good stop there. It's going to bring up 3rd and 13 for the Bears. Okay. That's not right. Never mind. Something went wrong. As this is not what was going on. Almost blocked there. Should have been roughing the passer. But the Texans are going to get the ball. Chicago Bears are up 7-0. Somehow. And, yeah. 7-0 Chicago. Okay. Let's see if we'll see how that happened. So the Chicago Bears are up 7-0. The Texans get the ball back, throws the check down pass to his tight end. They're gonna get some yards. So DeAndre Hopkins already has Deshaun Watson already has 2 interceptions thrown today. And they're gonna look to get a score before halftime, and that's a 9-yard gain right there on the pass play. Deshaun Watson 4 for 8 for almost 50 yards and a turnover. 2 interceptions. So, let's see if they can score before halftime and get some momentum before halftime. So, Oakland is down 7-0 to New Orleans just before halftime. So, shotgun here. Deshaun Watson, play action, throws the ball, and it's going to be dropped. It is going to be dropped at the 10-yard line. Got hit by two different secondary men, and that would have been a big gain, almost 24 yards. And here we go, it's going to bring up second down. So you know the Texans are going to want to score, and they do. They don't score, but they get a big gain here, really big gain, and it's going to pull up first down at the 17-yard line. No huddle offense. Here we go. And he's going to throw it. No, he's not. He's not going to throw. He's going to get sacked for a loss of 9 by Akeem Hicks. Chases him down in the backfield. Tried to run away, but no, he's going to get sacked, and it's going to be 2nd and 19. The Texans are going to run, and they're going to throw the ball downfield, and the clock is going to expire, and they are not going to get any points at halftime. Okay, so Chicago is going to go up 7-0 at halftime, and Texans are going to get the ball. They could have had a 2-score. They could have made it a 1-score game, or yeah, they could have made it a 4-point game at least. But no, they run out the clock at halftime, and it's going to be 0-7. So a touchdown will tie it if they get the extra point, and they're going to run it up the middle. Almost stopped as a fumble. No, it's a fumble, but Will Fuller is going to fall on that. A big hit there. Almost looks like he was thrown up in the air, and he actually kicked Kyle Fuller in the face as he was falling down. A funny play there, but the Texans are lucky to stay with possession. So, Texans, 2nd and 4 after the fumble. They are not going to run the ball again. They're going to throw it, and it's going to be incomplete. Ball popped out, and it bounced off the chest of the defender. It bounced off of his chest. He could have, if he had intercepted that, he could have had a pick six. And yes, Deshaun Watson, another good pass, and Fuller's going to catch it, get the first down here. A 3rd down conversion there. Texans have the ball, 41-yard line. Here we go. Let's see what they can do. Throws the pass, and it's going to be caught. A big hit there, but he holds onto the ball, but he is not going to get up. It seems like he's injured, and we'll get word on what that is later. So I hope he's okay, and that's going to bring up a 2nd down. And let's see what the Texans are going to do here. They're going to hand the ball off to Lamar Miller, who spins out of the way of a defender, but it tackles immediately after. So, Lamar Miller, 24 yards on 8 attempts and a fumble. So, not a good day so far for Lamar Miller, but they're going to trust him again, and he's going to get some yards. A 4-yard gain on that play. It's going to bring up 2nd and 5. So, Barry Church with 3 tackles. A spread, shotgun formation here, and let's see what the Texans do here. And they almost throw an interception, but it just bounces off of him, and he could have had that, and he knows it. 3rd and 5 here, similar formation. Deshaun Watson alone in the backfield, and he throws the ball away before he can get hit and drop for a sack, and they're going to stay in field goal range. So if he got sacked on that play, they might have been out of field goal range. So they can kick the ball here, get their points. But, yes. No! He missed it! He's short! Wow! A 54-yard field goal falls short. And that is unbelievable. This is in a dome, and Jordan Howard's getting back into the game. A big gain there, pounding his way for a 12-yard gain. J.J. Watt on the tackle. J.J. Watt plays for the Houston Texans. T.J. Watt for the Chicago Bears. Let's see the... So, probably getting kind of a family reunion for them. And, Mitch Trubisky barely got the ball out of his hands before he got sacked there. Takes the hit. And Jordan Howard, another big run. 8 yards that time. And Jordan Howard just cannot be stopped. The Texans do not have an answer for Jordan Howard this game. And Jordan Howard is going to get off another good run. He's going to pick up the first down. Jordan Howard, 10 rushes for 7 yards. He is averaging 7 yards a carry. The Texans just have no answer for it, but Jordan Howard is going to fall, and he's going to fall short of reaching the line of scrimmage, and it's going to be 2nd and 10, the 31. Oh, but Jordan Howard gets 3 yards on that carry. Not like we've been seeing all day. Jordan Howard all game has been getting good carries, but that's not what's happening now. The Texans seem to finally found out, and he's a throw, and there we go. 5-yard line. Big catch. And Deion Sims with the catch. Trubisky, good throw. And now that is going to bring up first down and goal, and they're going to give it to Jordan Howard, who is going to get stopped at the line of scrimmage, and it is going to bring up the start of the 4th quarter. So, Texans up by 7, in scoring range right here. They could easily put the ball in the goal line. All they got to do is just one pickup, one big play, 5 yards. Jordan Howard has 4 broken tackles today. Obviously wants to get his first career touchdown, but no, they stop him again. And it looks like the Texans are going to have to settle for a field goal. Texans are going to have to settle for a field goal, and you know they're disappointed. They wanted to go up by 14, but instead they're only going to be able to go up by 10. 5 minutes left in this game. Houston could still pull away a comeback, but it is unlikely, as there's just simply not enough time. Chicago's defense has been doing too well, and Houston are going to need some big plays if they want to do that. So, Chicago scored on a big John Ross touchdown, and Houston has not scored. Oh, a deep down the field, and he's going to beat his man. Barry Church is going to get beat there, and Will Fuller is going to gain an incredible 52 yards on that play, and that's exactly what the Texans needed to get back into this game. Play action there, throws the ball, and it's caught. DeAndre Hopkins, touchdown. Deshaun Watson, in 2 plays, has gone 75 yards and scored a touchdown. And that's going to put the Texans back into this game. 43 seconds was all that was taken off the clock, and now all they have to do is stop Chicago and then at least kick a field goal. That would force overtime, and then it seems as though the Texans have the momentum in this game ever since the second half. Chicago hasn't really been able to get anything going there. And that huge play by the Houston Texans, that 52-yard bomb by Deshaun Watson and Jordan Howard stopped for a 5-yard gain. So, no huddle. I don't get this call. If I were the Texans, if I were the Bears, I would want to take off as much time as possible off of the clock. But no, they are running no huddle, and I just simply don't understand this call. All they have to do is just run the clock out. And now it's 3rd and 3. If they don't convert, the Texans are going to get the ball back. But they do convert, and Jordan Howard is going to be able to stay in bounds. So, time ticking off the clock. That is good. Less than 3 minutes left in this game, and the Texans just get a good defensive stop there. And once again, the Bears are running no huddle. I can't believe this. They just want to score again. They just want to run up the score, and a 4-yard run there. Jordan Howard yet to break 100 yards. He started 10 rushes for 70 yards. Since then, he's had 9 rushes for 12 yards. Jordan Howard has not gotten anything going since since halftime. And now the Texans are going to get the ball back with about 2 minutes left because of Chicago's poor decisions. The Texans, who have all the momentum, are going to get the ball back. And let's see what happens after the 2-minute warning. 1:56 left to play in this game. The Texans with the ball and the momentum. Deshaun Watson, last drive, threw 75 yards in 43 seconds in 2 plays. This drive, he's got 84 yards and 1:53, and he only has to get in field goal range. So, no huddle offense, 2 yards on that play, but time is already ticking off the clock. He wasted 11 seconds there, only getting 2 yards, and he's gonna get hit as he throws, but he does get the throw off. Smart play there. If he took the sack, they would lose yardage, and the clock would still be ticking. But no, he gets the ball out, and it falls incomplete. 3rd and 8 here. Throws the ball, and it's going to be a first down. Lamar Miller, good job. No huddle here. Deshaun Watson has done very well in this 4th quarter. Throw there, and it's a check down pass to Lamar Miller. Only 3 yards there. Some time was taken off the clock. There's 1:10 left. Houston has the ball, 35-yard line, 65 yards from the end zone, and a huge pass there. Big play, great, 16 yards, and they're at midfield. They are at midfield. And they call a snap. Here we go, and right down the middle, a dot thrown by Deshaun Watson to DeAndre Hopkins, and they're at the 30-yard line. They could probably kick a field goal from here, but no, they want to score a touchdown, and it's overthrown. That could have been picked. Another one-on-one shot to DeAndre Hopkins, and I got to admit, Bryce Callahan is doing a very good job one-on-one against DeAndre Hopkins. And no! And it's gonna be and the Bears are going to stop them, but they are going to get called for a 15-yard face mask. Jerry Hughes, who was just traded for, is going to get called for that. And they're going to get the ball at the 15-yard line with 31 seconds, 3 timeouts. But no, it looks like there's going to be a false start here. So they're going to get the ball at the 20 with 3 timeouts and 31 seconds. So they have they have a few options here. They could throw down the middle and call a timeout. They could either run the ball and just kick the field goal and go into overtime. We'll see what they decide to do here. And they throw it, and it's caught. No, he dropped it. He dropped it at the last second. It looked caught, but no, the officials are calling it incomplete. 2nd and 15 from the 20. Here we go. Let's see, and they're going to run the ball. And they're not going to get anywhere. 19-yard line. 19-yard line, because there were no huddle. 16, 15. About 10 seconds left in this game. Gonna take a shot. No, we thought he was gonna take a shot in the end zone, but no, pressure came and he threw the ball away. 9 seconds left. It's 4th down, and they're gonna have to kick a field goal here. Bears call a timeout, trying to ice the kicker here. And here we go to tie it with 9 seconds left from 36 yards out. And the kick is up, and it's going to be good. This game is tied with 5 seconds left. The Texans have come back and scored 10 points in this 4th quarter, and the game is going to continue. Okay, kick received by Tariq Cohen. Tried to get a good return, but is tackled as time expired. So the Texans win the coin toss, and they're going to get the ball at the start of overtime. The Texans have scored 10 unanswered points in that 4th quarter, and they're going to receive the ball at the 25-yard line. Deshaun Watson, who has had a very good second half, will come onto the field and lead this team. Deshaun Watson in the single back formation. Let's see what they're going to do here. Looks like they're going to run, and they don't. It's a pass play, and they're going to get 4 yards on that pass to Will Fuller, who has 4 catches for 75 yards today. So, Texans have scored 10 unanswered points. This game could have been over if Chicago had just ran the clock out, but they decided to keep running no huddle, and a big pass there. Big pass that's going to cross midfield. Oh, and Chris Prozinski looks like he got hurt. That looked bad. And the replacement, DeAndre Houston Carson, is going to come onto the field, and it's a run right up the middle, and TJ Watt just hammered Lamar Miller at the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a no gain on that play, but a big hit by TJ Watt, and they're going to run the ball again, and this time they're going to lose a yard. 3rd and 10. Let's see. It's 3rd and 10. 4 minutes and 20 seconds left, and it's tied in overtime. From here, they are not in field goal range, but that throw is going to be perfect. DeAndre Hopkins is going to catch it, and they got the first down, and they're now in field goal range. It's a 44-yard field goal from here, so if they get stopped, I'm pretty confident that Houston's kicker is going to be able to make that, and Lamar Miller bounces off the tackle, but eventually gains only a yard there. 2nd and 9. Barry Church has 5 tackles this game. 3 minutes and 41 seconds left in this overtime before it is a tie, and they're going to run the ball again. Barry Church with another big hit. And Lamar Miller had fumbled earlier in the game, so he's going to try to avoid that here. 3rd and 2, a stop is exactly what the Bears need on this play, and it doesn't look like they're going to get it. A 2-yard gain, and Houston gets another first down in the red zone now. Oh wow. 1st and 10, 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. A big run there, but it looks like Alfred Blue is only going to get a yard. Tackle by Trevathan. Now the Texans are going to may take this to the 2-minute warning, but we'll see what they end up doing. Okay, so Deshaun Watson is going to hand the ball off to Lamar Miller, who's going to pick up a nice 6-yard gain. It's going to be 3rd and 3 from the 10-yard line. If the Texans score here, the game is over. If the Bears stop them and the Texans kick the field goal, then the Bears are going to get the ball back and the Texans score. The Texans score and win in overtime. A crushing defeat here for the Chicago Bears, who had the lead, but the Texans just came back and took it. A great game here. DeAndre Hopkins had a great game. Deshaun Watson. Alright, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.